Here at the AGM and conference weekend in Aberdeen, I've managed to track down the Society's Treasurer, William Whyte, who I think it's probably plain to say, received the most scrutiny and questioning throughout the day. So how do you think generally the meeting part of the event's gone?
Well, look, I thought it went quite well because from the point of view of the management board, we got all our motions passed. And we even managed to get a very small, modest increase in the subscription fee, which still makes the RSCDS one of the cheapest ways of enjoying yourself at £16 a year. And we had a jolly good time. I cracked a few good jokes and people laughed, which was even better.
I think that's definitely true. You definitely gave a likeness to the meeting. But we started off the day with the Members' Forum, where we spent quite a lot of time talking about the proposed changes to change the Society to company limited by guarantee.
Indeed.
How do you think that went as far as gathering other viewpoints and things?
It was quite important for us because we needed to know what overseas branches thought about this. It's all very well designing a legal change in the UK environment because we know that quite well, but we don't know what the situation is in Japan, Australia, New Zealand, North America particularly, all these places, even Moscow or whatever, all these places where the RSCDS has branches worldwide. They've got funny or different legal systems, and we need to know if that change, if the change that we're planning is suitable for them. Their voices count, because more than half of our members are overseas.
Definitely. So it really was a case really of taking the membership's opinions and using them to influence further policy, I think. So the meeting itself was quite good. You've got now John Wilkinson in as chairman and things like that. I'm sure you've got a good working relationship with him. So what do you think we've got coming ahead of us in the next year or so, from your perspective?
Well, I'm the treasurer, and therefore I'm there to help the management. I'm not there to say, no, you can't spend that money. I'm there to say, what do you want to do, John, as I've done with John and Ruth beforehand, said, what do you want to do, and how can the financial people help you get there? John wants to be much more open-facing to the outside world. He also wants to improve some of our internal systems, which is an inward-facing thing, but helps us provide a better service to our members. And we sat down and we planned and we worked out what we're going to do in 2 years. 2 years is very short for a new chairman to make his mark.
To do their stuff and make a difference. Also, this year, in addition to having the small increase, we also had quite a large deficit on the books. But I think you'd agree that the membership kind of took it on the chin and understood the circumstances and things involved. So I think would you agree, we've got quite a good membership that way?
Yes. Remember that we've had 3 years of surpluses and 1 year of deficit, and the total, if you add them all up together, is still positive.
Yes.
And that's the way I look at it over the long term, because we are a long-established association of members, and we intend to be around in another 70, 80, 90 years, and that's what's important. Therefore, it's a long term and not one particular year's financial results.
Well, it looks like we're well on the way there. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
My pleasure.